Hello guys and gals, Buffalo here. I told you guys you would see this Baikal MP 18 again once I got it to where I wanted it. What you're looking at right now is the before. This is how the gun came to me, and I'll link that original video in the description below if you want to learn about the gun itself. Of course, I customized it, and I want to warn you guys, anytime that you customize a gun to your liking, let me back up a second. These guns are marketed for mass acceptance. They're made in general ways that most people are going to like. When you customize a firearm to your liking, you're lowering the value to many others. So keep that in mind anytime you do any customization. But I have customized this shotgun. I wanted to give you guys a look at it today, show you what I've done, and made it more to my liking and my needs. So, as you can see here, I've refinished the gun, but probably the most noticeable change I've made is that I cut about 9.5 inches off the barrel. I wanted to make this into a backpacking gun, and the way this gun takes down, which I'll show you here in a minute, makes it really handy for that. Nice to take on camping trips and things of that nature. Of course, I've refinished this using some Brownell's Alumahide on the earth brown parts here. I'll try to roll in some close-up of that. I ran out of the Alumahide and just got some Rust-Oleum off the store shelf here at my local Lowe's. It's the olive drab Rust-Oleum that I painted the stocks with, and I did the barrel and receiver in black. Of course, I put me a little red dot here on the cocking indicator. But other than that, that's about all I've done to the gun. I'm going to set it up here where you guys can get a good look at it. We'll roll in some close-up. So I mentioned and showed you guys that I cut the barrel down. I did want to say that I left the existing bead on here and just tossed it to the side. Picked me up a new larger brass bead from Midway USA. I like a large brass bead on my shotguns, especially one that for this type of purpose. Now, talk a little bit about the versatility of the 12 gauge. You can shoot anything through these shotguns, from slugs to buckshot, your game loads, your birdshot game loads, of course your target loads, and anything in between. You know, I just grabbed this bag of random shells out of my truck from cleaning my truck out. I've got everything in here from turkey loads to goose loads to buckshot, and just about a little bit of everything in there. But you've got your exotic loads you can get for these things, your rubber buckshot, bean bags, dragon's breath, you know, all different types of loads. I've even got some homemade stuff here, some of my favorite homemade loads. Got some wax slugs and some cut shells. We'll shoot a couple of these. This is a wax slug. Very simple to make. Guys, if you haven't seen the Tailflater Mouse channel, they've got some really good videos where they show this stuff slowed down with a high-speed camera. They shoot all sorts of stuff from a 12 gauge shotgun. It's really interesting. Now, their channel is way larger than my little micro channel here, so most of you guys probably already know about them. But just in case you don't, I'm going to link a description or a link to their channel in the description of this video down below. If you'll go check them out. Of course, got a crossbolt safety with this shotgun. There's a whack slug on that steel target. Looks like it came apart. We'll throw a cut shell on him too. Anyway, the versatility is just unmatched with the 12 gauge shotgun. When you shoot a cut shell, that's all you get back out. Now, it does have a lot of recoil, and the way this lever, the break open lever is made, the recoil tends to send that lever into my fingers a little bit. So I put some electrical heat shrink tubing on here to kind of soften that a little. And with this shotgun, it has one more secret left to show you guys. The way this stock is made, it does have like a little storage compartment here. So what I've done is gotten a 12 gauge to 22 adapter that I keep in here from gunadapters.com. Just adds that much more to the versatility. All these 12 gauge shells have one thing in common. They're really loud. There's that little compartment. Quite a bit of room in there. You could store other things besides what I've decided to do with mine, but they're really loud. So what I wanted to do was get one of these little adapters. Just slides right in just like a regular shot shell would. And I keep some CCI quiet rounds in here with me. Now, granted, with the large shotgun bead, you're not going to be making shots at small game over any amount of distance. But if you were to come across a sick or injured animal that needed dispatching, or say you had one in a trap, you didn't want to alert people for a half mile or a mile around your location, you can slide one of these in here. They're really quiet. And they are fairly accurate for what they are. Now the report there is actually louder. The report from hitting the backstop or the steel is louder than the report from the firearm. Shoot one more of these. Pretty neat little thing to have. Really handy, especially for what I wanted to use this gun for. I'll show you how this thing takes down real quick. But these are short lane adapters from gunadapters.com. I'll also link a link to this in the description of this video if that's something you guys want to look at. Alright, so just real quickly show you guys how easy this thing is to take down, and I can toss it in my backpack. This is just a 511 Rush backpack, so it's not a really large backpack, but shotgun will still go in there. Easy to take down. Pull your takedown lever on the fore end. Let the barrel down. You're down to 3 pieces. Now this finish, talk about this finish for a second here. It's only Rust-Oleum, so I don't expect it to last. But this is one of those guns that once it gets that worn look, I'll be happy with that. I kind of like that look anyway. And if I did want to touch it up, really cheap, just to go pick a can up of $4 spray paint and touch it up. But just to show. And if I were going to go on a camping trip and take this along, I would put it in some type of gun sock just to kind of protect it a little bit. But as you can see, 12 gauge shotgun with a 22 long rifle adapter in my backpack. I'm ready to go. That's really all I got about this, guys. I'll talk with y'all again soon.